I have one last question to ask you,
Okay.
and it's totally optional. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But I was looking over your information on your disability approval and like the conditions that you have,
Yeah.
rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, etc. And those are difficult to get approved. And so I'm wondering if you have any words of advice that you would allow me to share. Our calls are recorded, like an audio snippet that maybe you'd be willing to share with others out there, maybe put their mind at ease, or tips that you learned through the process that would help them out. Anything you can think of?
The tips from you guys?
Or anything, anything that you learned, whether it's from us or, your own personal experience that you think might benefit somebody.
Well, I think I learned the most through you guys, because when you try to, do this disability process on your own, it's very lengthy and confusing. You guys pretty much took a lot of that confusion out for me and helped me understand exactly, how to answer the questions and what they need to hear.
Yeah. Like, was there any, like, you got approved without going to a hearing, which is another unique thing.
Exactly.
So, and you got approved at reconsideration, with the odds are like 11.2%. So, yeah. And was it the forms that were sent to you shortly after you applied that you're referring to that ask you about, like, what you can do on a daily basis, Susan?
Yes, that was very, very confusing. And as I said, I had tried on my own at one time. They denied me, and then I kind of left it go, and then I tried again, and I was denied twice. So, and then I was about to give up, and I had a family member that actually had heard of you guys, and that's when I talked to you guys, and it just helped tremendously. I would have never been able to do it on my own.
Right. Yeah, and you worked with Curl, right?
Yes, and not to give up.
Yeah, not to give up.
Do not give up.
That is so true, man. I see it, unfortunately, too many times, and then you get over that 5-year window and your benefits are gone.
I was almost there.
Yeah. Wow.
You get beat down and worn down, especially when you're not feeling well.
Yeah.
It just becomes an effort to, these simple forms, so-called. They're not simple.
No.
It takes a lot out of you.
Well, you do better if you keep it simple, right? You just, like, sometimes, occasionally. Never.
And you guys help me keep it simple.
Yeah.
Like I said, there is effort involved, and you have to make the effort. And I think you had told me, when you get the forms, just sit down and do them, get them done with, and, do not procrastinate, put them off, get them done.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Just do it.
Just do it. Well, I mean, a few things. I thank you again for placing your trust in us to help you get approved, and I thank you for this message because it's spot on. Just taking a little extra time to, follow the directions and do the detail pays dividends. So, that's cool.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
Wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys.
Yeah, well, that's great. I wish it wasn't that way, but I'd be doing something else for work, and I'd be totally fine. But it's 17 years. So I haven't seen it getting any better.